I'm making Spartan chicken for you today, and it's a really simple dish with really Greek ingredients. Kalamata olives, feta cheese, oregano, and of course, chicken. We want to make sure our olive oil is nice and hot. Skin side down first. This dish fits into that whole idea of laconic cooking. Very few ingredients, very Spartan, very pure, very simple. See how beautifully golden that is? And just a little salt and pepper. And now it's ready to come out. I'm gonna just take the chicken out and cook down my onions. The whole sort of idea for this dish, it's really about creating a sauce where the feta, the onions, the tomato are all melded together, kind of like a feta cream sauce, without the cream, of course. So I'm just gonna add my onions to my hot oil, and I've finely chopped the onion. So this is exactly where we want it. I'm gonna add my garlic now. And just stir it around to soften it up. I just got that whiff of garlic. It's one of my favorite smells in the world. And I'm gonna add my chicken back to the pot. From now until the end of the cooking time on this dish, we wanna keep it on a fairly low flame. I like to add white wine in most of my meat stews. It keeps the color of the tomatoes a little bit brighter. I'm using freshly grated tomato for this. Canned tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, chopped tomatoes, it'll all work. Add a little bit of water to this and let it cook down. I'm gonna cover it, and this will now cook for 50 minutes or so. And in the meantime, I'm gonna make something that maybe you didn't realize we Greeks eat a lot of: local pasta. Almost ready. Let me see what's going on with my beautiful Spartan chicken here. I want to jump in the pot and eat it. It smells really good. I'm gonna add a little bit of vinegar. That's actually really common in tomato sauces in Greece, just a tiny bit of acid. Feta cheese is going in next. The whole idea is for this to melt and get really creamy. I'm gonna add oregano now. And you always wanna add your dried herbs, especially oregano, right before you take the pot off the stove, because it will get a little bit bitter if you cook it for too long. The last thing that goes in here, and kind of the star of the dish in its own way, are these Kalamata olives. Now, I like to use pitted olives in this because it's a little bit easier to eat them. That looks beautiful. This is Greece in a pot. It's so good. I never met a pasta dish I didn't love. If it's got Kalamata olives and feta cheese and Greek olive oil in it, all the better. So good. And I'm ready to indulge. I can't wait to taste some of this. Little chicken and that beautiful Kalamata olive. You know, this is basically a tomato chicken stew, but with the Kalamata olives, the whole dish has another personality. It comes alive, and they just balance perfectly with the sweetness of the onions and the tomatoes and the mildness of the chicken. And what would I marry with a dish called Spartan chicken? A wine from Mount Olympus, from Rapsani, that's in the north.